Hey Brian, Chris here, Apex Filling Tech. I'm going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough about your line and how we're breaking it down. So starting off, we just have a temporary conveyor in here. I just wanted to mimic your labeler just so we could do a good video. So the first thing on your line here is the 24-inch turntable. It's got a standalone drive. We didn't mount it because we didn't know where you were going to wind up wanting it. Left you about, I don't know, probably 8 feet of cord on it, so you can pretty much put it wherever you want. This can be on 115 volts, and you're going to have about 2 amps to run it. And then each piece of equipment that we're sending has a QR code down here, so it has a direct link to our website, and you can put a service sticker on any of this if you need. Moving on to your gravity filler, we have your pneumatic clean air supply back here. If you get a better angle from it for you on it, walking around here, right there. You're going to want 90 to 100 psi on that at 4 to 6 CFM is what the requirements for this machine is. The box is for the gravity filler is 115 or 120 with a 20 amp load. I put all of your user manuals for all the machines in this book, this little binder here, up here, sorry. This binder here has all your manuals in it, and behind that is a schematic for the filler. That's inside the control box. I have your spare nozzle tips, different sizes for your 8-head filler. Close that back up. Got your HMI screen here. Controls. And then down here, where we're going to break this apart, we're going to break it apart here. And you also have another bracket back here holding your 24-inch table to the line. And we'll break it apart here for the conveyor to the filler. And we'll just leave the screws in the conveyor so they don't get lost. We'll be making disconnections here at your count eye and your airlines, and they're all clearly marked so that you can get it hooked back up easily. Moving on down the line here, your wash down 90 volt DC motor will be disconnected here, and it's marked 8, so you know which wire this goes to. That'll be coiled back up to the box. Then it comes over to your 16-inch turntable in the corner here, making this transfer. This is run off of a 115 drive. I believe that's also 2 amps. And when we break this line apart, this turntable will stay attached to the second conveyor. These drip pans are just set in place, so we'll just lash them down to the conveyor when we skid it. Moving on down the line here, we have your elevator, your cap sorting elevator, and that's going to be run off of 115 also, 120, 115. And that is going to have a 15 amp power source breaker for it. And then moving on down the line here, we have your 4-station automatic capper and chute. The chute we will disconnect from the capper to ship it, and we'll take these 2 screws out here and 1 screw back here opposing this one, and the whole chute will slide out. And we'll just put the screws back into the blocks so they're not lost, and this will be on the bottom of the capper skid. It's secured in place. But your capper is going to be run off of 220 single phase with a 30 amp breaker, and the drive for the conveyor that sits under it is inside the capper box. Also a 90 volt DC washdown motor, and then we're going to do this one much the same we did on the gravity filler. We'll disconnect it here. It's numbered. This will be coiled back up underneath the capper box. These are the extra parts that you ordered. Your additional 24-inch turntable, drive, and the 30-inch intermediate conveyor, and all the associated parts right here. We'll have those all inside of a box on the skid. And then also we'll be sending 2 10-foot pieces of rail on one of the skids for your railing needs. And all your rail rods and rivets and anything you may need. Rivets was provided for riveting down your wear strip on your 30-inch intermediate. We didn't rivet it because we don't know how you're going to use it. So every one of our pieces of equipment on your line has the QR code, and they all have serial tags for reference. If you have any questions, just give us a call. We'll try and get you taken care of as soon as possible. Thanks a lot.